Today I have a ThredUP rescue box, the shoe box, which this will be my first shoe box that I've done. I've done multiple DIY t-shirt boxes and fun boxes. I did a men's box recently, but this is my first shoe box. If you are new to ThredUP, you've never done it before or done a rescue box, they're really fun. I love doing them, mainly because it's exciting for me to see what kind of items I'm going to get. Typically, I make my money back plus more on most of the ThredUP rescue boxes, so it's a fun thing to try. I have a link below to save you or to give you a $10 credit in shopping. It'll also give me a $10 credit if you decide to use that. So you can check below in the bio for that link. This box came from Arizona. I always like to know which place it's coming from. I tend to do better in boxes that come from Pennsylvania and Arizona. So we'll see exactly what's in the box. And I will be listing these both on eBay and also in my Poshmark closet. And I will also put a link in the bio to both of those if you're interested in any of the items. So this box contains 15 pairs of shoes, and the total price of the box is $90. So it averages out to about $6 a pair. So we will see how this goes. I did go ahead and open the box, but I haven't taken any shoes out or anything like that. It's just easier to have the box open when I'm recording. Okay, so I see a pair right off the top. These are, the inside kind of looks like a comfort sandal. It's by the brand Euphoria, which I believe is maybe through Pennies. So I don't think super expensive shoe, but they're new with tags, which is great. They've got kind of the white sole. So I'll list them and see how they do. Certainly new with tags is always great. So, okay, so that's first pair. Okay, second pair, we've got another sandal. These are Clark's, which comfort shoes tend to do pretty well. These don't even really look like they've obviously been worn, because you can kind of see there's a little bit of wear here, but on the soles, they just look like perfection. So definitely not worn a lot. These are, oh, I didn't check the size on the other pair. These are an 8.5, which is a great size. So I will list those and see how those do. All right. Okay. I recognize this right off the bat. We have a pair of Rothys, which I've never sold before. I think they tend to do pretty well. Let's see. There's very little wear on these. They're in great condition. You can see the sole, right? And I think this size is under here. Yeah, it is an 8.5. So also another great size and in great condition. I'm at least impressed with the condition of everything I've gotten so far. So there's those. That's awesome. We'll list those and see how those go. Okay. I also recognize these. These are Chinook, or that's how I say it. The kind of classic stretch sandal they're known for. Not super high priced, but these are in decent condition, and people who like Chinook love Chinook. So I don't know that I can get a lot for them, but I bet they'll sell. And let's see if I can see a size on these. I don't even know where to look, actually. Oh, here we go. These are a size 9. So I'm getting some good sizes. Nothing too small, nothing too big. So I'll list those. Okay. See, the next thing looks like to be a pair of New Balance tennis shoes. I would say tennis shoes, but I guess athletic sneaker. Also look to be in really great condition. There's not even really any marks on the sides. These obviously weren't worn a ton. They're a size 7.5. So I'll have to look up the number right here and see exactly what they are. But those should do okay for me. Again, they're in great condition, so I will get those listed. Okay, next. Okay, looks like we've got some slide-on loafer type shoes. They feel to be leather. Also look to be maybe like another type of comfort shoe, just based on the style of the sole. The brand is called Air Supply Plus, and it does say like working on air. So these are definitely a comfort shoe. I'm not familiar with the brand at all. But like I said, comfort shoes tend to sell, not necessarily for the highest price, but they tend to sell well. This one is, it says it's a 7.5. I guess I should check both, huh? They're a 7, I'm sorry. And the style of the shoe is called a Sarah, and they are leather. It's a little slip-on loafer. In the industry that I work in, because my full-time, I work in ticket sales, group sales. And so when you're working at a stadium or an arena and you're doing a lot of walking on that cement floor, you wear comfort shoes. Tennis shoes, Crocs, whatever you got to do, because if you don't, you're going to feel like someone beat you on the bottom of your feet. So I totally get the comfort shoe thing. Okay, next pair is a Franco Sarto, excuse me. These are a wedge, kind of with this wraparound buckle. They are leather, and I know that these sell okay for a lot of resellers. I've never sold them. They're an 8.5, which again is a great size. They look to be in good condition. There's maybe a little scuff here on the toe, but it's really not noticeable. The soles look pretty good. I always check the back for wear. Just a little bit of wear on this side here, and just slight wear on the back here, if you can kind of see that. Otherwise, they're in great condition. So I'm excited. I'm getting some brands. That's the other thing I like about ThredUP. I tend to get brands that I never would have sought out or that I've sold before. So it's kind of fun for me to see how things do. And I love this style of wedge. Definitely love wedges. So we will see how those do. Let's see, I'm getting a work call. Hold on. Getting a work call from my full-time job. Okay. Let's see. These are kind of scattered in here, so I'm trying to kind of find the pair visually before I put them out. Okay, these are a heel. They look to be very nice. Let's see. The inside looks really cushy. Antonia Saint, which I've never heard of, but it looks to be really comfortable on the inside. Definitely a sturdy heel. It's got a nice metal logo on the bottom. I always check the backs on heels. So the left one looks to be basically in perfect condition. It doesn't even really look like it's been worn at all. And it does say design in the heart of Brooklyn, New York. And it's got a really cool pattern on the actual heel. This one doesn't even look like it's been worn at all. Okay, this one also doesn't really have any wear on the sole, but right here on the back, there's like a scuff. So I don't know what that is from. And there's a little, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little almost tear in the seam. So I might try to polish them and just see if it, obviously I can't do anything about the tear, but I'll see if I can kind of fix up that scuff, and then I'll just note that when I list them. Trying to see if I see a size. It's a very intense insert in here. I'm sure for comfort. I don't see the size. I may have to pull the insole out to find the size. I don't know. And it's not listed on the bottom. So I will have to do some research on that and see if I can figure out what size these are, because I don't see it listed anywhere. But those are really nice. I'm not going to toss them on the ground next to me. Okay. Next. And I don't know how much those go for, obviously, because I'm not familiar. So I'll have to, I'll look those up. Okay, so these are a pair of sandals. Reminds me kind of a throwback to like the early 90s, late 80s. But this is by Madewell. These, I may even list like new without tags. There's literally nowhere on the bottom of these. Someone must have picked them up and just never wore them. They're a 9.5, which is great. So I will list those. Hopefully summer is right around the corner. So we'll see how those do. Okay, we've got another pair of heels. These are Christian Siriano, which is good, but he has a Payless line, which is what these are. So these are not necessarily as valuable as some of the other ones might have been, although they're very cute. These are cute little peep toe heel. They look tiny to me. Let's see, 7.5. So they're in great condition. There's a little bit of wear on the bottom. Not too bad. So someone maybe wore these once or twice and that was it. So those are cute. I don't know how much I can get for them, but I definitely am going to list them. Okay, that was the first layer of shoes on the top. So we're moving on to the second one. Okay, pull these out. We've got a pair of boots. Kind of like a, I don't even know what these are yet, but the back is kind of like a quilted leather. It feels like leather, yes. It's got a gold zip, a couple buckles, kind of like a riding, mix between kind of a riding boot and a little bit of a moto boot vibe. So those are really cool. Let's see. Let me check wear before I start getting into the brand. Don't really look to have been worn. It's kind of got this pattern on the bottom that makes them look like they're a little bit worn. I don't know if you can really see that, but they're not. Okay, let's see if I can figure out what these are. They're a size 6. Guess we're gonna unzip you and see who you are. If I can't unzip it. Okay, let me go on to the other one. See if I can unzip this one. This one also looks to be in good condition. The more that I'm feeling these, I don't think they are leather. And why can I not unzip these? Oh, this is a faux zipper. The real zipper's on the side. Okay. That's weird. Okay, if you're going to put a zip in, have it be a real zip. Okay. I'm just trying to find out who made you. Who are you? I don't know. Okay, let's see. I don't know. I feel like it says something like celebrity on the bottom. I'm really going to have to get in there and figure it out. So because these aren't real leather, I'm thinking I'm not going to get much for them. There's a little scuff here, even though they obviously haven't been worn before. So I'll look them up. There's also a little defect here. Maybe like some glue or something near that stud. Otherwise in good condition. I'll just have to price them out and somebody can get some wear out of them because they've literally never been worn before. So anyways, okay, that's that. Next pair. These look to be an older style, a kind of a square toe by the brand Nichols. These are a 10. It does say made in Brazil. So I don't know, maybe somebody will be into these. Got kind of a big block heel. Just gives me like a very 90s vibe. Okay, we'll see. I don't know. I'm not familiar, so we'll see. Next pair looks to be another comfort shoe by the brand House. There you go. Nice and soft. There's a little bit of wear here around the edge, if you can see that. Otherwise, this one at least looks to be in pretty good condition. And these are they're leather. Where's the crazy size? Okay. Oh, sorry. 8.5. And then this one, there's some darkening around the toe. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if that's part of the design though or not, because they don't really look worn. I don't know. It's interesting. Anyways, other than that, they look to be in really good condition. There's a pattern, a flower pattern on the bottom. Doesn't look to be worn at all. So we'll list those. Those should do fine for me. Like I said, any sort of comfort shoe, I get it. Okay. These are Vince Camuto, kind of a suede booty. That. Again, really hardly any wear, if any. These are an 11, so they're a little bit bigger. And then they've got that zip on the side. So I'll have to look up comps and see how much those will go for. They're in great condition. You know, probably not super high dollar, but they'll get something decent. Okay, we've got another pair of heels. These are Terran Rose. They're in a size 6. They have been worn before. I can tell they must have a real leather sole, because that's how mine look after they've been worn. Look to be in really good condition. I'm comparing the back. The back heel here and down here is like a patent leather, whereas the front is like a softer leather. They're in great condition, no scuffs. I don't know the comps for these, so I'm going to have to look that up and see. Just trying to see if I really see anywhere. The inside's really cute. It's really pretty pink. So I'll look up the comps for those and get them listed. Obviously a nice pair of heels. So I have a couple nice pair of heels that I got. That's the end of the box, by the way. There's no more surprises in there. I think overall it was a good box. It averages out the amount of money I paid to $6 per pair of shoes. I feel like on most of these I can get that back. I'm a little concerned about these, that these aren't going to sell, but we'll see. And then I'm a little concerned about these boots, that these aren't going to sell. Mr. Faux Zipper, I should say Ms. Faux Zipper on one side, real zipper on the other. Obviously not real leather, but they are cute. So we will see. I'll get them listed and see how they do. Thanks for joining me on this unboxing. I have several more unboxings coming. For some reason, I've been able to find rescue boxes lately. I feel like I looked for a few months and I couldn't get any. And I was looking multiple times a day. And then randomly I've been checking and I've been able to find boxes. So I have a couple new boxes that are coming, which some of you who stock the ThredUP site like I do, have maybe heard of or seen the rental retirees from the Rent the Runway. I ordered 2 of those boxes. One is you can hear my dog barking in the background. One is the accessories box and the other one is the clothing box. So and they were expensive. So I'm really hoping that was not throwing my money away, but I wanted to try them out because they're new boxes. So as soon as I get those, I will unbox those for you and get those listed. If you enjoyed the video, I would love if you'd subscribe to the channel or give me a like. If you have any comments about the shoes for me, make sure to comment below and we'll see you next time.